All right, listen up. I've seen thousands of dollars get burned by people making the same dumb AI mistakes with clients, and I'm about to show you exactly what can go wrong so you don't have to learn the expensive way. These are the kind of mistakes that cost real money, lose clients, and keep people up at night. But here's the good news. Every single one of these is completely avoidable. Let's get into it. Hey there. So if you couldn't already tell, I'm Nick Ponte's AI avatar, while the real Nick is busy helping businesses with Mina Marketing, Hawaii's fastest growing marketing agency. I'm here dropping the latest AI hacks, tools, and money-making strategies. The real Nick reads every single comment on these videos, so make sure you comment below. And listen, if you're serious about landing some AI subscription-based customers, grab my 4-part AI fast track training that I am currently offering for free. The link's in the description. All right, now let's get into it. So here's where beginners get destroyed. They get so excited about AI tools that they basically turn into hype machines. They tell clients things like, AI will completely automate your entire marketing department. And you know what happens? Reality hits like a freight truck. Here's the truth. AI is powerful, but it's not magic. When you promise clients that ChatGPT will write perfect sales copy on the first try, you're setting yourself up for disaster. Picture this scenario. You're working with a local restaurant owner. You tell them you'll set up an AI system that will handle all their customer service inquiries. You launch it, and within the first week, the AI chatbot tells someone with a peanut allergy that the pad thai is completely nut-free. But it's not. That mistake could be life-threatening. The client would be furious. You'd have to refund the entire project and could even face legal consequences. And here's what nobody talks about enough. The research backs this up. A recent study from MIT found that 95% of AI pilot programs at companies are failing to deliver meaningful results. 95%. That's not because AI doesn't work. It's because people are overpromising what it can do right now. The reality is that AI needs human oversight. It makes mistakes. It hallucinates facts. So here's what you should do instead. Underpromise and overdeliver. Tell clients exactly what AI can do and what it can't. And you know what? Clients will respect that honesty way more than the hype. According to Gartner research, even mature organizations are having trouble proving value to their CEOs. Less than 30% of AI leaders report their CEOs are happy with AI investment returns despite spending millions. Mistake number 2, ignoring data privacy like it doesn't matter. This one can get you sued. No joke, and it's something a lot of beginners completely overlook. Here's a scenario that happens more often than you'd think. You're working with a healthcare client and you're using ChatGPT to help draft patient communication emails. You're copy-pasting actual patient information into ChatGPT to get better context. And you don't realize that by doing that, you could be violating HIPAA regulations. The client's compliance officer catches wind of what you're doing and absolutely loses it. They explain that any patient data being entered into a third-party AI tool could be a massive privacy violation. You'd have to scramble to delete everything and pray you don't get hit with a lawsuit or fine. The scary part? Most people don't even think about this stuff, but here's the deal. Laws like GDPR in Europe and CCPA in California are real, and the fines for violating them can be massive. In fact, GDPR fines hit 1.2 billion euros across Europe in 2024 alone. That's over $1 billion in fines in just 1 year, and companies are now facing personal liability too. The Dutch Data Protection Authority is investigating whether they can hold company directors personally liable for data violations. If you're working with any business that handles customer data, you need to be extremely careful about what you're putting into AI tools, because most AI platforms use your inputs to train their models. So what's the solution? First, always ask your clients about their data privacy policies. Second, use enterprise versions of AI tools that have proper data protection agreements. And third, never copy-paste sensitive information into public AI tools. Anonymize everything. Mistake number 3, using generic AI outputs without customization. All right, this is the mistake that makes you look lazy. And beginners do it all the time. Here's the scenario. A client hires you to write social media content. You fire up ChatGPT, type in a quick prompt, and boom, you've got 10 Instagram captions ready to go. You send them over feeling pretty proud. And then the client writes back, "These are fine, but they don't really sound like our brand." Ouch, that one hurts, but they're right. The problem with AI is that it tends to produce content that sounds like everything else on the internet. It's smooth and grammatically correct, but it lacks personality. I used to be working full-time as a mechanic before I got into this whole AI and marketing thing. And back then, if someone brought their car in for a custom job and you just slapped on generic parts, they'd be upset. The same principle applies here. Clients are paying for customized solutions, not generic AI outputs. So here's what works better. Treat AI outputs as a first draft, not a final product. Generate content with AI, but then spend time reading through it, editing it, and adding in details that are specific to your client's brand voice and goals. If you're finding this valuable, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. The real Nick Ponte reads every comment on these videos, so drop a comment below. And hey, if you're serious about taking your business to the next level, grab my 4-part AI fast track training that I'm currently offering for free. It also includes an exclusive link to try out the AI software I use in my business for 30 days free. The link's in the description. Mistake number 4, skipping quality control and trusting AI blindly. This mistake can absolutely destroy your reputation overnight. Here's what happens. You get really comfortable with AI. You start using it for everything. And because AI is so fast and so confident, you start to trust it completely. You stop checking its work. Big mistake. Huge. Picture this scenario. You're creating an email campaign for a real estate client promoting a luxury property listing. You use AI to write everything. The client loves it. You schedule it to go out to their entire email list of about 5,000 potential buyers. By Friday afternoon, the phone is blowing up. The client is furious. Why? Because the AI made up fake property features. It mentioned a rooftop pool that doesn't exist. It claimed the property has ocean views when it actually faces a parking lot. The client has angry potential buyers calling them all day. People who drove out to see the property are disappointed. The client threatens to sue for false advertising. You'd have to issue a public apology email, and you'd lose that client plus referrals. The lesson? Artificial intelligence hallucinates. It makes stuff up. It sounds incredibly confident even when it's completely wrong. And this is becoming a huge problem. In 2024, there were 233 reported AI incidents. That's a 56% jump from the year before. We're talking about AI systems making dangerous medical recommendations, generating fake legal citations, and spreading false information. Just recently, a major consulting firm got caught using AI to write a government report, and the AI hallucinated fake research citations throughout the entire thing. They had to pay the money back and revise the whole report. So here's what you need to do. Every piece of content that AI creates should go through a review process. Read it carefully, fact check any claims, compare it against the client's actual information. Also, build an extra time for this review process when you quote projects. Instead of saying you can deliver in 2 days, tell them 5 days. Clients will appreciate the quality control. 5. Undercharging because you think AI makes it too easy. This last mistake is probably the one that costs beginners the most money overall. Here's the mindset trap. You start using AI tools and you realize you can create things way faster. A blog post that used to take 4 hours now takes 30 minutes. And because it's easier for you, you start to feel guilty charging the same prices. So you drop your prices, you start charging $50 for a service that you used to charge $500 for. But here's what you're forgetting. Your clients don't care how long it takes you. They care about the value you're providing. If you're creating a social media strategy that's going to help them generate $10,000 in new revenue, it doesn't matter if it took 30 minutes or 30 hours. Here's a common scenario. A client needs a complete content marketing strategy. You'd normally charge $3,000. But because you're using AI to speed things up, you quote them $1,200. They say yes immediately. No negotiation. And that's when you'd realize you massively underpriced yourself. Over a year, you could leave $20,000 to $30,000 on the table by undercharging for AI-powered services. Here's the reality check. Using AI doesn't make you less valuable. It makes you more valuable. You can deliver results faster. You can take on more clients. And the research backs this up. Companies using hybrid pricing models that combine subscriptions with value-based pricing are seeing profit margins improve at more than twice the rate of companies using simple usage-based pricing. Think about it this way. If a lawyer figures out a way to research cases twice as fast, do they charge their clients half as much? No. They use that efficiency to take on more clients and make more money. You should price your services based on the value you're delivering and the results clients get, not based on how long it takes you. That shift in mindset can completely change your business. So let's add this up. Between overpromising and losing clients, getting sued over data privacy issues, sending out generic content that clients reject, putting out content with errors, and undercharging for everything. These 5 mistakes could cost you thousands in your first year. But here's the thing. Every single one of these mistakes is avoidable if you know what to watch out for. So let me give you the quick action steps. First, be honest with clients about what AI can and can't do. Second, take data privacy seriously. Third, always customize AI outputs. Fourth, never skip quality control. And fifth, charge based on value, not effort. Look, AI is an incredible opportunity. It's opened up doors for people like me who used to be working full-time as a mechanic, and now I'm running a successful marketing agency and teaching thousands of people how to do the same thing. But AI is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a tool. And like any tool, you need to learn how to use it properly if you want to get good results. The people who are crushing it with AI right now aren't the ones who are just blindly using ChatGPT and calling themselves experts. They're the ones who understand the limitations, who add real value on top of the AI outputs, and who treat it as a way to enhance their skills rather than replace them. And hey, if you want to go deeper on all of this stuff, I've got a free 4-part AI fast-track training where I break down exactly how to land high-paying AI subscription-based clients and how to deliver services that keep them coming back month after month. I also give you access to a free 30-day trial of the best AI software tool that I use to get clients and run my business. The link is in the description below. Also, make sure you join the community. We've got over 21,000 AI and marketing agency owners in there who are all learning and growing together. Link is also in the description and in the comments. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these mistakes you want to avoid. And if you learned something valuable today, hit that like button and subscribe because I've got a lot more content coming your way. I'll see you in the next one.